Yo, what's going on everybody? Chadley here, and today we have another weapon review. We are covering the new Globetrottr from the Guardian Takedown, and you guys are going to get this from defeating the final boss, and good luck on getting this. I know the Takedown is super hard to farm right now. This is the only one I have so far. It's not really the greatest. I don't really want corrosive on this thing. There's not many armor targets really to fight that are big beefy targets, which you should probably be using this for. It's kind of hard to hit the smaller guys, and it's obviously a launcher, so you're gonna be using a lot of ammo if you're using it for like mobbing and stuff. But this Globetrottr is actually pretty sick. It's definitely way better than the web slinger. If you guys saw that video or have just seen the web slinger in general, you guys know how trash that thing is. This can actually kill something. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at it. It definitely just looks like a yellow cake with a little bit more flash to it. And so this thing is going to do on Mayhem 10 in the tens of thousands of damage. And then I believe this thing can come in ×3 and ×6. I haven't heard of any other pellet variants, but if you guys have anything that's different than ×3 or ×6, let me know in the comments down below. Definitely like to learn more about this gun. It's just hard for me to farm a million of them because it takes over 30 minutes to do a takedown run right now. But this thing is basically what it's going to do is when you shoot it, it's going to shoot out some saw blades, kind of like a boring gun, but these things travel a little bit faster. And then when you hit an enemy, the blades that hit them are going to bounce up and down in the air on that spot that they hit them. So if you guys are using like ties that bind, you can hit them over and over. So if I hit him there, this would keep bouncing up and down on top of them if they didn't die. Here, I'll do it to the badass commando here, and they'll just bounce up, and they don't do all that much damage, but I'm also using a corrosive variant on a flesh target, so not really the best of use right there. But this thing seriously does do pretty well, and the anointment I have on it is not really that good, especially because it requires crits, and this is a launcher, so those two things don't really mix anyways. But let's go ahead and see how it does on Tron. I just have bonus shock and radiation as my bonus elements on my shield and grenade, but otherwise we're just going to spam this away at him and see what we can come up with. So just that one clip, we got through almost down a quarter of the way into his health, and then the next clip is going to kill him. If we had a radiation variant or like a shock variant, I think we could kill him in less than a clip for sure. So this thing definitely can put out some decent damage, and especially if we had a really good anointment on there, say 100 bonus elemental damage for the next 2 mags on there, would be really, really good. Or obviously some specific ones like Phase Slam or Phase Cast, if you guys are playing Amara, obviously are going to work very well. So I definitely recommend trying to farm this thing. This is basically just like a new yellow cake, but not quite as crazy. You're not going to be one-shotting basically every boss in the game like that thing used to be able to do, but for a decent weapon, and I think it's a lot of fun. I've always liked the boring gun, so this thing is definitely just like a beefed up version, so I definitely enjoy it there. So yeah guys, that's going to wrap it up for this weapon review. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys want to see more Borderlands content. We're going to have a ton of stuff coming up covering all sorts of Guardian Takedown and new weapons and changes, all that good stuff. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I will catch some of you guys over on Twitch. We stream almost every single night right around 8 Central Time. So I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace.